Hello. Today we're going to be talking about how to write lines that are parallel or perpendicular to other lines through a given point. So I'm going to go through just a couple of examples. The first one I'm going to do is writing parallel lines. So we want to write an equation in slope-intercept form for the line that passes through 6, 2 and is parallel to y equals negative 2/3 x plus 1. And then we want to graph both of our lines. Well, the important information I need from this equation is just the slope, and m is negative 2/3. Now, using that, I'm going to use point-slope form of the equation, which point-slope form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. We will then plug our numbers in. So y minus 2 equals negative 2/3 times x minus 6. From here, we go ahead and distribute, and we get that y minus 2 equals a negative 2/3 x plus 4. Negative 2/3 times negative 6 is positive 4. We then need to add 2 to both sides to get that y equals a negative 2/3 x plus 6. And so that is the equation of our parallel line. We'll now need to graph these. So I'm going to graph this one first. So I need to start at 1. And then in a slope of negative 2/3, that means I'm going to go down 2 and over 3. I'm going to go ahead and go the other direction, up 2 and left 3. Get a straight edge and graph my first line. And now I'll do my second line. So I'm going to start at 6. And I've got the same slope. And as you can see, these lines are in fact parallel. So that was an example for parallel lines. Now I'm going to give you an example for perpendicular lines. Excuse me. All right. For perpendicular lines, we're going to do the same thing. I want it in slope-intercept form. I want to go through negative 10, 2, and I want it perpendicular to this line. And of course I want to graph both lines. So the first thing is I need this slope, which was negative 5, but to get perpendicular I need to turn it into a fraction, flip it upside down, and change the sign, which means that my new m is a positive 1 over 5. So this is the slope that I'm going to be using. I will no longer be needing this particular slope. So same formula as earlier, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. I'm going to plug in this slope and that point, which gives me y and now minus 2 equals 1/5 times x plus 10, because minus a negative is plus. Do my distributing. Y minus 2 equals 1/5 x plus 2. Add 2 to both sides. Y equals 1/5 x plus 4. And so this is the equation of my perpendicular line. I'm now going to go ahead and graph them. So I'm going to graph this one first. So I'm going to start at 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I'm going to go down 5, right 1. That's all I can fit on there, so I'm going to go ahead and use my straight edge. To draw that line. Now I'm going to draw this one. It starts at 4 and rises 1, runs 5. Use my straight edge there. And as you can see, these do in fact make a right angle, and so I have perpendicular lines. And so that is very quickly how we graph lines that are parallel or perpendicular. Have a good day.